Hi, this is my story of deconversion from Islam. I was born into a somewhat liberal Islamic family. My parents taught me about the Quran, Islamic rituals, good morals, and bought me hell of a lot of scientific books. In those days they only taught us how to recite from the Quran. I had no idea what I was reading. Why would anyone do that? Because it is said you'll get 10 soul points for every letter you speak from it. That's what they told us. Well, I never took the ritual stuff seriously. It was more like a Christmas thing for me. When I was 9 I believed in God and I tried to be a Muslim, but I never prayed or went to the mosque. The reason why is because I knew I would never be able to keep up with the 5 prayers, and I knew once you become a Muslim you are not allowed to leave it. So I told myself and to others I would start praying once I turned 13. I needed time to think about it. Well, we all know where that would lead to. Over the years I tried praying by myself, subconsciously hoping to get deluded, but it never lasted more than a month. 13 changed to 18, and I still kept hoping to find my way to God. It was at grade 8 when I first caught a glimpse of the true face of Islam. That was when our Islam teacher tried to justify the marriage of Prophet Muhammad and Aisha. I was disgusted, but I accepted it. On the next year, September 11th, I saw people joking about the deaths, supporting Osama, and newspapers spinning the stories of him having godly powers. I realized I didn't want any part of this religious community, but I didn't want to let go of God or Islam. I didn't want to blame an entire religion for the mistakes of a few. In the next few years I got really into documentaries, movies and such. Later on, around the age of 18, I got a part-time job working with fundamentalist Muslims. Back then I really didn't want to think about God. I just wanted to ignore my mind and pretend to be a Muslim. I even tried to pray at least 3 times a day. Well, the people I worked with just had to push their religion onto me and force me to think about God and the afterlife. And in just one day, I became an atheist. Also, I would like to mention a couple things that guided me to my atheism. First thing I would like to mention is the movie Matrix. It really opened my mind to think outside the box. What is reality? What's the thought behind the rules of society, individuality, and freeing your mind? In a way, it introduced me to philosophy. Second thing I want to mention is what severed me from thinking religion could be a benefit to society. There was this brutal murder here. A guy was beaten to death. Me, my little sister, and a friend was having a conversation about it. Turns out what happened was the guy was gay. So, what my little sister says is, oh, I guess it is justifiable if he was gay. I was in shock. This was a really brutal murder. I am sure she would regret saying that, but this is the mentality of the religious. It's not up to them to decide what's right or wrong. All of it is in black and white. They have to agree with the rules, even if their mind disagrees. The third thing is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. In the beginning the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. That's all, folks. And thanks for listening.